Mic check? Hey! Okay. Okay, I think it's fixed. Is it fixed? It should be fixed. It's showing up now. Hey! Hey, that means that I have been dead silent for the past 35 minutes. Nice. Oh, that's embarrassing. Professional streamer, by the way. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. Okay, well anyways, Shadow, how have you been, huh? What's been going on? Water bottle. Delicious. Been doing good and being lazy. That's the life. Just sitting on your couch and or bed and or lazy boy recliner and just enjoying the day. As the seconds just become a haze as you just derp around in your nothing box. Yeah. Okay. You mean to make bait of yourself? Nay, there is more to this than you let on. You seek vengeance for Ferndale. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? To me, the two are one and the same. You know my past better than any else. It was for no other reason than to avenge my family that I became a dragoon. Dragons long outlive men and do not soon forget the wrongs done them. What grudge they harbor burns as a fire in their hearts, over time swelling into an unquenchable inferno. You need only look back on history to see that Nidhogg grows stronger with each awakening. Excuse me. When last he darkened our skies, the great Wyrm came within a hair's breadth of laying waste to Ishgard. Naught short of death will prevent him from completing his mission when next he wakes. Nidhogg took everything from me, and now I shall take everything from him, even if it means my life. The eye works in ways men can ill comprehend, but this much is plain. In choosing two Azure Dragoons in one generation, it means for us to join together in common cause. Adventurer, you have heard my resolution. Now I ask that you lend me your power. The power of the dragon. In the long and proud history of Ishgard, never before have two Azure Dragoons arisen in the same era to fight as one. This is our best. Nay, our only chance to send the great Wyrm to eternal slumber. Behold my armor. This is the Dragon Mail, forged in the lifeblood of dragons. As blood calls to blood, so too does the armor call to the dragon within, redoubling the wearer's strength thereby. You know, that's metal as fuck if they have actually, quenched the metal in dragon blood instead of just normal oil. That's crazy. You know how recent that would have to be because, blood coagulates. So did they just have, a dragon just, chained up in a forge and just, slit its throat? Or did they, what? How? You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Dragon, blah, 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 blah. If you would realize your potential as an Azure Dragoon, you must needs clad yourself in the same... Oh yeah, I'm just gonna find one of these in just random parts of the wilderness, right? Lad, so... rather, they kill the dragon, jar the oil... since it is magic, technically speaking, then mix it in the forging process. Well, blood in this case. How is it magical, though? The dragons are aliens. They're not from what's the planet called? It shares the name with the giant crystal lady. I forget. It starts with an H, I think. Heidelin. Heidelin, that's what it is. Yeah, because the planet's called Heidelin for some reason. Aetheris? I don't think the planet is called Aetheris. I'm pretty sure it's called Heidelin. Isn't it? I know Eorzea is the continent we're on. And there's Othard and well, not Kugane. Kugane is a city in a specific zone. That specific zone is literally just Kugane and the city district of Kugane, but there's I'm gonna keep calling it Eidolon, even though if I'm wrong, until the story tells me otherwise. Glad so, you will inherit the technique passed from Azure Dragoon to Azure Dragoon down through the generations. Then, and only then, will your training be complete. So by donning armor, say Aether control is still with the dragons in this case. That's weird, seeing that they don't even come from this planet. So what you're telling me, Estinian, is that I wear this armor and I just magically know how to do a thing that I want to say is Spine Shatter Dive. Wait, blah, 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 blah. But first, you must win the Draken Mail as I and Sir Albrecht did before you. Oh, I have to win it. By proving yourself worthy in the ultimate trial of the Azure. A series of battles so harrowing as to send the unworthy to an early demise. Oh, it's the same thing for the Paladins. Okay. Master, once the adventurer acquires the armor, pray see to it that he learns to harness the power of the dragon in full. Estinian, wait! There's no time! Save your worries, I do not mean to make myself easy prey for dragons. There's no time to explain while I have no time to explain. Take my leave of you. Just walks away. 8. Oh yeah, I got the skill that's gonna kill me or more often than not. Hey bird, how you doing? I got the skill that's gonna kill me more often than not. We shall find out more as the story goes. Hey! I like stories. Stories are fun. Actually, how does this skill work exactly? Is it where my camera's aiming or where my character's back is facing? That would be helpful to know that. Okay, so turn the camera this way, where my character's back is facing. Okay, that is extremely helpful to know. I can't wait to jump off in Titan Extreme. Is it Spine Shatter Dive? No, it's Dragon Fire Dive. Spine Shatter Dive is what I'm gonna get next level. Okay. Whee! Alberic. Stinian. Forgive me, I was deep in thought. Now then, as to acquiring the armor of which Estinian spoke. At first, it was my intention to bequeath mine own armor to you. I am an Azure Dragoon no longer, and its powers are wasted on me. It would be simple enough to hand it over to you and complete your training right here and now. But that's boring! But it is as Estinian said, the Draken armor is no ordinary set of mail. Its strength derives from the dragon blood whence it came, the dragon's power resonating with the soul of the wearer. Wait, so do they quench it in dragon's blood, or is the armor itself made of dragon's blood? Though I can no longer draw upon my own armor's power, its bond to me was forged years ago. Were I to bestow it on you now, I fear it would offer but a scintilla of the protection it afforded me in those bygone days. Quenched and mixed. Ah, quenched and mixed. Okay. Justinian has the right of it. You must claim your armor as he and I did before you. You must complete the trials of the Azure. Let the powers of dragon blood be yours and yours alone. The ogre's belly will be where your final test begins. I shall dispatch Sir Bruchamont there. Seek him out upon your arrival. Okay. See you later. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, now all I need is to get Monk to 50. Well, and Dark Knight and Astro and Machinist, but how far are you into the Heavenward story quest? I am not. I haven't even fought. I just beat Leviathan. That's how far I'm into Heavensward. I'm so far into Heavensward. The theme for accepting the Heavensward theme for accepting quests hasn't played yet. That's how far I am into it. Yeah, I've more or less just been derping around, taking my sweet ass time getting around it. You know, as someone who loves Dark Knight and Astrologian, I'm taking forever to unlock this stuff. Whee! Whee! Oh, there we go. Bruchamont! God, would you want to know any interesting deal with the modern Dragoon armor after Heavensward? Nah, I'll figure it out once I get there. Because I've gotten into Heavensward, but the farthest I've gotten into is getting Y'shtola out of the tree. That's it, which is like immediately after Bismarck, which is immediately after Haurchefant dies. Just gets absolutely fucking obliterated by a primal spear. That's as far as I've gotten. Oh, so then I can tell you. Yeah, fantastic. Even then, Haurchefant's death got spoiled for me because I decided to watch a video about Scholar, and in the video they were memeing on how they have resurrection. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that sucks. This guy's dying. Wait, haven't I seen this guy before? He looks kind of familiar. I'm pretty sure I've seen my brother talking to this dude in the story. You have grown strong since we last met, adventurer, but you pale in comparison with your Azure forebears. If you would prove me wrong, bah. So modern Dragoon armor is made with dragons helping in the forging process. The dragons imbue the armor with their fire or breath and own ether. That's cool. Chocolate covered cashews. Hang on, water bottle. So what exactly happens after Heavensward with the dragon? Do the dragons just like let bygones be bygones and everyone holds hands and kumbaya and all that fun stuff? Is that what happens? Blah 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 blah. Let's do the talking. Oh, unspeaking swordsman. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Guess what? Have a dot. Whee! Easy. Okay, I've done the thing. Also, the start of a lovely relationship. Still a little tension there, but it gets better. Oh, that's good. Because I've seen the Endwalker trailer, and apparently Justinian just rides dragons into battle now. That's cool. but I believe like lore-wise, like dragoons were like supposed to fight with dragons. Like that was the entire foundation of their fighting style. Lore-wise, I think. Pretty sure that's how it was. That or I'm getting confused. You prove yourself worthy beyond my expectations. Take this, but know that your trial has only just begun. That's how they were supposed to. Yeah. Next challenge lies in the chamber beyond. Sir Hestruino awaits you there. Because I know dragoons can't fly, they jump, which means they have to come back down. And having a dragon being able to fly so that you can jump at things in midair and then go over here and then the dragon can catch you, that would be a very effective form of aerial superiority. Your next challenge lies in the chamber beyond. Sir Hestruino awaits you there. Next chamber? This entire quest line is just taking place in Gargamel wants to turn the Smurfs into gold. Excuse me, you, a foreigner, would don the dragon armor, then prove to us that you will not do it. Dishonor, okay. Giant captive, hey, how you doing, buddy? How does the skill look? Oh, that looks cool. Whee. Have a dot. See you later, nerd. Well, if you watch the Shadowbringer trailers, you can actually see the Dragoon makes magical pads and enhances their body with Acer as they jump, shooting themselves like rockets. That's awesome. So the dragons are pretty much just jet planes, and the dragoons are returning missiles. Oh, that's so dumb, but it's so cool at the same time. Sir Albrecht said that the Eye had chosen you, and it would appear he speaks true. The armor is yours. Wear it with pride and honor. Your trial is nigh complete, but be forewarned, many before you have made it this far only to fall at the final challenge. Do not let overconfidence be your downfall. Oh yeah, let me just equip this level 45 armor. Oh wait. Also, this is confusing. Why is the recommending me tank armor over the slaying? Does plus 17 determination really outweigh plus 17 critical hit and 24 direct hit? That's crazy if it does. Like, it outweighs so much that the game's willing to give me a worthless stat for my class. Weird. Really weird. Wee! Ooh, purple, Brusama. And I just talked to you, so you have made it this far. Very well, prove yourself worthy of the azure, or die in the effort. You shall not be... Nope, whips. You shall not be suffered to live, blah, 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 blah. Hey, bird. Wee! Bone powder. Wee! I will still never understand why this skill makes the lance laugh. Or whatever that sound effect is. Oh, and something cool about Dark Knights, their armor, at least their class armor, if you look, is repurposed Dragoon armor and reforged. That's fucking cool. What, like base class armor, like level 60 End of Heavensward stuff? Oh, I thought they were Temple Knights, like Heavensward people. I thought they weren't Dragoons. Huh. Because yeah, it's spiky, but it's not nearly as spiky, and they wear like full plate. And also, for some reason, like their job artifact armor is repurposed Dragoon. Ah, okay. Hmm. Like, I have a level 60 Dark Knight on my personal character on Zalera, and I don't see the Dragoon. It looks more like repurposed Paladin armor than anything. I don't really see the Dragoon effects. Reason why is it allows for movement for their movements. Movement for their movement. You know what? Yeah. At the same time, they have a giant ass sword. Maybe that's why they need the movement. But at the same time, it's like super heavy armor. And defeats the point of having armor designed for better movement and then weighed all down with plate. You have demonstrated your powers to me beyond a doubt. Aye, there is not an Ishgardian who would gainsay your right to don the armor of dragons. Excuse me, I shall send word ahead to Sir Albrecht that you have passed your trials here. It is he who will present you with the fourth piece of armor and consummate your training. Go now, my fellow Dragoon, and deliver this land from the great William's threat. Wait, you're a Dragoon too? You don't look like a Dragoon. I guess you have a spear, though. I have to show you a video. Hey, Lord! Lore, I like lore videos. Well, post it on the Discord. I'll get to it eventually, I promise. Press 5. Auto run. Like there is that entire 14 section. I believe everyone would be like, yeah, lore. I love lore. That, or people will just get annoyed and be like, yeah, I already know this. Want it in a message? Oh yeah, sure, that works too. I completely forgot about that. That's the thing. Alberic? I heard from Sir Brucemont that you performed most impressively. Yes, I stand more convinced than ever. Alrighty, one sec. Yes, I stand more convinced than ever that we'll be the one to save our land. Yet be warned, brother. One last trial awaits you. That's right. I closed Discord when I stream. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Uno momento. That's right. It's also not here. Hang on. Discord. Wee. Ah, yeah, I watched that video. I guess I just forgot about that, because I know they also go over ninjas. I know that they also go over scholars. I want to say they go over sorcerers, black mages, and white mages. What else? Go over Reaper. I don't think Reaper was released yet when I binged these videos. Huh. Most of them down and is working on them. This is an extremely cool channel. Synodic Scribe. Synodic? Something like that. Okay, closing Discord. Okay, pausing the music. Okay, playing the... Dang it, I didn't read that. Take with you this flute, and when you reach your destination, blow a single strong note. A visitor shall soon arrive. Entertain your guests, and he should leave behind a present. Turn it here to me. Oh, okay. All the way up. Damn, okay. I wonder what samurai or the lore of samurai are like. Is there a samurai lore video? The samurai are cool. Like when it comes to melee DPS, my favorite melee DPS are the weeb DPSs. He's done samurai. Yeah, samurais are cool. Although I don't really understand why when you do the Madare Setsugeka, there's a bunch of ice all over the place. Let's see, there's the if you have one hilt, it's a dot. If you have two hilts, it's the AoE, and if you have all three hilts, it's Mudare Setsugeka, and that just does a bunch of damage. Does a bunch of damage to a single person, but still. Since a hostile gray wine, that's a dragon. How you doing, monk and samurai? Ow. Soldier Dragoon resonates with the Draken armor. You know, that is one thing I've noticed with the Dragoon. This has a 60-second cooldown, but this has a 45-second cooldown. How am I supposed to, like, line these up? Right, do I just disembowel, lance charge, jump, chaos thrust, and then life surge full thrust? Because this has absolutely tripped me up on how I'm supposed to, like, synchronize these. You use life charge with full thrust. Okay, so I true thrust, disembowel, lance charge, jump, chaos thrust. I then probably use spine shatter dive into true thrust, dragon fire dive after vorpal into vorpal thrust, and then life charge. Wait. First you do your dot combo, then you do your full thrust combo. Okay. So it's true thrust, disembowel, lance charge jump, chaos thrust, spine shatter dive, true thrust, dragon fire dive. Wait, all right, no, spine shatter dive, then vorpal thrust. And think of your dives as a way to weave into your combos. I don't think of them as weave into my combos. I think of it as ninja, and I have to get them all in while lance charges up. Because it has a 60-second timer, and this has a 30-second timer, and this has a 60-second timer, and this has a 120 timer. So I can use this 2 times per lance charge cooldown. I can use this once, and I can use this every other lance charge. Say, you mind if I give you a call to help? No, I'll figure it out. Right? Because one, I don't even have all of the abilities, so I can't, like, dumbfire my way through it like an absolute monkey. Because that's what I had to do in when I unlocked Ninja, right? I'd go to the training dummies over here, right? That are like right. Damn it, this that are literally in this town, like right here, and I would just constantly go over it until I realized, oh wait a minute, all of my off global CDs fit into sneak attack, and then Square Enix did this to me, and they made this trick attack, and now this is 15 seconds, and I have no idea how this works. Now what do I do with Ninja? No worries, we'll say Dragoon is just a big, long rotation, but you use your off-global cooldown, so you press buttons. Well, everyone uses their off-global cooldowns. Oh, as you press buttons. Okay, so I press them at the same time. So I would Vorpal Thrust immediately into jump. Right? Because I know that you can fit 2 off-global CDs with every global CD. Yeah. Okay, I've done the thing, Lance Teacher Man. Alberic. Yeah, I totally didn't forget your name. Your presence before me! Then... Yuru 2. What? Huh? I'm confuzzled. Your presence before me indicates you've seen to the visitor. Have you ought to show for your deeds? Yes. This draconian flute, the shrill tournament by this bone-carved whistle is believed to summon minions of the Dravanian horde. Orb skull. Proof you, or someone else, slew Greywine. Ah, the skull of Greywine, old warrior of the Dravanian horde. Said that rather you're pressing each of your jumps as you do your combo as you wait for the next button press. So you just use them like normal off-global cooldowns. Okay. Wait, because there's also, I know there's animation lock, and that gets you killed, and that's where lol DRG comes from. I don't want to be a lol DRG and face and tank the floor. That's where you gotta pace them. Oh, fantastic. It said that in ages past he could bring down a castle with a single breath. His strength has dwindled since those days, but a dragon past his prime is a formidable foe nonetheless. Slaying him, you have proven yourself worthy of this. You now possess 4 pieces of the armor that Estinian, myself, and our forebears did wear. While you doubtless wonder about the 5th, I can tell you only that it is not mine to give. Excuse me, fear not, however, your triumphs in the trials and against a dragon of the horde give evidence that dragon blood now resonates with yours. Yes, you stand before me as prepared for your ultimate challenge as any could be. And yet, before we proceed, I would hear it from your own lips. The great Wyrm's power is the stuff of legends. Are you truly resolved to fight this battle? Risk your own life to deliver a foreign land from the clutches of its ancient foe. When you are certain that your mind is settled, return and speak to me. Okay. Hey, my mind's settled. Fatal seduction. Woo, spine shutter dive! Sir Alberic would ask you to reaffirm your commitment to do battle with the great Wyrm. Why does this only do one? Why is this weaker than normal jump, but has a longer cooldown? So you would join your strength to Estinians. That Ishgard might be free from the rage of the great Wyrm forevermore. Yeah, sure, whatever. Then I shall honor my promise. You shall have full use of your powers by the time we are done. Before we begin, there is something I must needs confess. You will recall the tale of my battle with Nidhogg 20 years past, and how the power of the dragon left me on account of the injuries I sustained. What I said was an untruth. The power did not abandon me, brother. It was I who abandoned it. Ooh! Plot twist. Being derived from our mortal enemies, the power of the Azure Dragoon is a double-edged sword. Even as it lends us the strength we need to smite dragons, it heightens our communication with the creatures, rendering our minds more susceptible to their seduction than ordinary men. Even as I bury my lance in Nidhogg's flesh, our gazes locked, and mine eyes met then with a look that would fair impale a man. That instant, I found myself assailed by a torrent of emotions not mine own. That's right, the dragons can talk telepathically and can, like, force their emotions on other people, right? Because they're aliens. Sorrow, Rancor, Pity. They threatened to drown the man in me and leave behind a dragon. Hey. Huh. Fearing that I might turn traitor, I chose to purge myself of the power that the eye had bestowed upon me. Thus regaining lucidity, I was able to root the grievously wounded Nidhogg. Alas, countless of his brethren yet remained. As if to mock me, they fell upon Ferndale with a vengeance. Bereft of my power, it was all I could do to save but one child. Naria's soul knows of this, nay, not even Estinian, but I can keep him in the dark no longer. At our last meeting, Estinian said that protecting Ishkar and exacting revenge upon Nidhogg are as one to him. So the reason why Ferndale fell was because you gave up your Dragoon powers, and the dragon, and you actually couldn't actually defend it. Exacting revenge upon Nidhogg are as one to him. That frame of mind, I fear, may well lead to his demise. The desire to protect and the desire to avenge are opposing forces that can ill be reconciled, whereas the latter serves only to cloud his sense of self. When next Destiny and I meet, I intend to confess all, though it mean the loss of his good opinion. The outcome of the coming battle, and its very life, may well depend upon his readiness to relinquish his powers. Never allow yourself to forget the origin of your strength. Never does the dragon lurk behind your eyes, biding its time, ready to claim you for its own. What the actual fuck? Aught less than complete conviction, and you will find yourself in its vice-like clutches. So forewarned, let's my promise to Asinian was that I would impart unto you the technique that will mark you as a true Azure Dragoon. If you know the truth, however, this knowledge is not within my power to bestow. No, you must claim the technique much as you claim the fourth piece of the armor you bear, by proving yourself in battle with the dragons whose power you would unite with your own. I entrust you with this flute once more. Take it to the southwest of Providence Point and blow a single note. By locking wills with your adversary and prevailing, you will prove yourself worthy to champion the cause to which your lance is sworn. The dragon within you shall then awaken. This is way more than I bargained for. I just wanted to jump around with a spear. I didn't want existential dread of inner dragons biding their time to lock my psyche in a cage and then run riot on everyone. The fuck is this class? Destination. Oh, it's even more than that. Oh, fantastic. An Archeo Avis. How you doing, buddy? Time to die. Whee! See you later, friend. That was easy. And I get a new jump. I get my E-jump. Fantastic. Ugh. When you say it's more than that, do you mean on how, like, on how it's revealed in Heaven's Ward, but a single sip of dragon's blood turns people into dragons because the 12 knights all, like, ate dragon eye or something like that, and and instead of you just going berserk, you actually become a dragon? Is that it? Is that the double-edged sword that all dragoons are just like, oh yeah, sure. Yeah, let me just sign this contract real quick. Yeah, seems like a good deal to me. It is good to see you safely returned. I take from your bearing that the engagement went favorably. Yeah, you can say that. Here, have another flute. Oh, it's even more when you get later in the story. Oh, fantastic. You left this place as a man, brother. I can't give you any more details than that. Oh, fantastic. But you return as a dragon. There's no more for me to teach you from here. Your battle is yours. And what do you mean I'm a dragon? Now, you might recall me saying that the fifth and final piece of the dragon armor was not mine to give. However, that is not wholly true. I lied to your face. I could guide you in the direction of that which you seek. That said, I yet have reservations. The power of the dragon housed within is such that a great many of your Azure forebears, myself among them, have proven helplessly incapable of wielding it. But I do not doubt what I see. Within you has awakened a strength that forever eluded the likes of me. If you're not worthy of wearing the armor, then I know none who are. Excuse me. Remember my warning to you, brother, and heed it well. Nidhogg is a lord among his kind. Aught less than complete conviction, and you will surely fall under his thrall. You're a poet, and you didn't even know it. Before you can master your foe, you must needs master yourself. Hone your lance arm till it can bear no further honing, and then present yourself to me. Okay, I can tell a little. What do you know about incarnation? What the fuck is incarnation? Again, guy, I've only gotten to pulling your Y'shtola out of a tree. That's as far as I've gotten. That's it. What's incarnation? This is the first time I've ever heard of reincarnation. On how the life stream works in this game, and how your ether works. You die, your soul goes back into the life stream, and then it gets recycled into a new baby. I know that. I have no idea what incarnation is. I look forward to our next meeting, my young dragoon. And then you'll figure it out then. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. Smash out a dive! Woo! Boy! I'm a Mario jump on some dragons' heads. Your inner dragon grows stronger still. Boy! That on E. Alberic, give me the Dragon Fire Dive. Delivers a jumping fire-based attack with a potency of 300 to target and on. Oh, that's AoE. Wyrm's Armor Coffer, a banded chest containing a complete set of Wyrm's armor. Kraken Mail. Nice. Aha. Accept. Ah, brother! An urgent message arrived from Estinian in your absence. He bids you come at once to the Steel Vigil. It would seem Nidhogg is on the move. Rather sooner than we had anticipated. It appears you have not yet fully become master of the dragon within you, and yet we are racing against time. I fear we have no choice but to do battle to the best of your current abilities. And without the dragon mail I promised. Hey, isn't that just a shame? Now let us away! The city must know the truth of Ferndale. Lest he fall for the great Wyrm's seduction. You might like the Wyrm's armor more. I know it's a color change. What I really want is the level 60 Dragoon armor, because I believe that's the Dragoon armor that the Warrior of Light's wearing in the Heavens Ward cinematic. That shit looked cool. It was like, I want to say it's the color of me. It's Periwinkle. I love Periwinkle. It's my favorite shade of purple. Yeah, I'd rock. Oh yeah, you can also get that armor from Crystal Conflict. I know that's PvP, but I ain't fucking with PvP. I'd rather not get absolutely bodied. What? Rendezvous with a Stinian? Where? Ah, I mounted. Sure, let's go. Say it's fun and easy. Eh. Fun and easy, you say. I don't know. I've heard about the healers not being able to fucking die part. Especially the regen ones. Unless they fixed that somehow. Alberic, I have waited long for this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, they fixed that? Okay, that's good to know. You, who fancy yourself an Azure Dragoon, the man whose cause you have taken for your own as a coward, you relinquished the power of the dragon of his own volition and watched as Ferndale burned. Do you not think it ironic that I was chosen Azure Dragoon? I, an orphan who has naught of value to protect in Ishgard. I suppose I must give thanks, for it was the eye that revealed to me the truth. A truth so damning as to undo a lifetime of trust. I loved you as a father. I can ill forgive you for Ferndale. As I understand it, you've kept even the Archbishop in the you are beware, and you beware of black mages. That's right. Yoshi P was playing PvP as Black Mage and he found it absolutely sucked, so he buffed the absolute fuck out of Black Mages, right? uh, as I understand it, you kept even the Archbishop in the dark regarding the missing eye. You mean to take your shame to the grave? But I waste my breath. Prepare yourself, old man, for I shall lay to waste all the things you hold dear. And once I'm finished with you, I shall do what no Azure Dragoon has succeeded in doing. I shall claim Nidhogg's head. Calm yourself, Estinian. Your rage renders you vulnerable to the dragon's influence. Oh, what's going on, my guy? How are you doing? Brother! In you, I thought I had found kindred, someone beside whom I could fight the great Wyrm. It is with a heavy heart that I relinquish that dream. Your affection for this coward has rendered you deaf to your own destiny. Very well. That we would one day cross lances was inevitable from the moment of our first meeting. As we shall now find out who is the Eye's true chosen. There can be only one. And you shall not be suffered to live! Oh no! Dragoons, Estinian Wyrmblood, I am the Eye's true chosen, and you shall know it when I bury my lance in your corpse! Blah! Whee! Estinian is consumed by the dragon's curse! Oh no! How sad! Here, he fainted. Whee! Ah yes, the power of the eye, but it cannot compare to mine own! I don't know about that guy. Whee! Sky Dragon Dive? I'm sorry, what? Dragon's Eye. Whee! The dragon's curse corrupts Estinian's very body and soul. Power, I must have more power. Oh, Lord of Dragons, grant me the strength to raise thine enemy. Oh, fuck, okay. Surrender not to the beast within. Have you forgotten the vows you swore? Apparently. Here, have a dot. Do-do-do-do. Whee! Hey, I did the thing. Yay! Ah! Bah, bah, bah. Evil creatures. Dost thou desire power? What? Who? Look to thine anger and to thy hatred. It is there that thou shalt find it. Oh, mighty Nidhogg, Lord of Dragons. Oh. Grant unto me thy blood, that I might be granted the claws and fangs wherewith to rend thine enemies. There's another Asthenian. But brother, this is impossible. It cannot be. Wah! Oh, that's me. Neat. I did a thing. Where'd Asthenian go? Forgive me, Asthenian. I have failed you once again. I am fine, brother. Somewhat shaken, but otherwise whole of body. Suffice it to say, I have much to reflect upon. Just return to the observatorium. Where did Asthenian go? Where'd he go? He was right there. I saw him, and then I stabbed the ground. The soul of the Dragoon shines with unbound radiance. Radiance! Whee! That was cool. Did you see all the purple stuff? That was awesome! That was amazing! It left me speechless. Water bottle. Oh my goodness. The one problem with not streaming for several days is that your throat well, your voice absolutely hates you when you start doing it again, because you know, you have to talk. You have to be entertainment dancing monkey man or something along those lines. And your voice is like, no, shut up. Why are you talking this much? You didn't talk this much for the last 4 days combined. This is bullshit. I wasn't designed for this. And I'm like, you know what, voice? You are completely right. This is unfair. When the being of darkness closed upon us, he appeared to me the spitting image of Haldrath the Dragon's Eye, just as he is depicted in the Holy Scriptures. How the fuck did that happen? I thought that mayhap the years had taken their toll on my mind, but behold, the soul of the Dragoon shines as it never did in all the years I bore it. It would seem you have achieved that which was thought impossible. You have awakened to the ability that none but the first Azure Dragoon possessed. Excuse me, truly a momentous achievement. Still scarce believe that you were able to summon the self-same dragon mail worn by Haldrath. Think that it had been sealed within the soul crystal all this time. I'm sorry, what? I thought these things were like informational soul libraries, not little pocket dimension bags of holding. I have borne witness to many and more wonders over the years, yet none compares to you, my young Dragoon. Could it be that you are... I am what? Ahem. Mark out my mutterings. I'm certain that it was your indomitable sense of justice that resonated with the spirit of the first Azure Dragoon, prompting him to bestow the armor upon you. Yes, that is doubtless what happened. As the being of darkness faded, so too did Nidhogg's aura subside, and now his kind have ceased their stirring. Whether this was compelled by your awakening, I cannot say. I suspect we will learn the truth of it eventually. Stinian, my dear boy. Whatever becomes of him, he will ever be as a son to me. Pray that he is somewhere out there still, that he has not wholly forgotten the great man he once was. When that darkness brushed against me, the self-same torrent of emotion swept over me as those I experienced 20 summers past. There was something else besides. There was a voice, and it lamented the rift that divides dragons and men. You'll come to comprehend what I speak in due time. Till then, brother, I pray that you will ever use your newfound strength in the name of justice. Sure. Dragonfire dive! Nice. Your inner dragon grows stronger! Yay, Realm Reborn. For the Dawn, Alberic. Dragoon 8. I see what you did there, Square. Mirms. I don't want to wear the ring of... Ooh! It's blue! Or is it slaying? Aiming, casting, healing, casting. Aiming. Heal... Wait, what? Bending, slaying... Bending, aiming, casting. Horde. Healing, casting, aiming, slaying. This looks awesome! This armor's cool as hell! Yeah! Oh wait, one thing though. Ah! Oh! Fantastic. Oh, I need a training dummy. I know where a training dummy is. Oh, I definitely know where a training dummy is. Lanaska. I believe there are training dummies right outside the ninja camp. I figure with the Azure Dragoon, the blue works better, don't you think? Yeah, it does, just a little bit. Oh, it looks so fucking cool. I like this. I like this a lot. I don't think it can be dyed, though. He's wearing Dragoon... Aren't you, Bird? You're wearing Dragoon armor as well. Mikey. It can't. Yeah. Whoa. Whee. At least I remember there being training dummies outside of here. You do PvP... Oh, good news. If you do PvP and rank up... Yes, I'm listening. You can get a fairly good matching weapon for it. I remembered incorrectly. Also, you... Yeah. Battle Litany. Reeling Thrust Gyre Skull Ghoul. That's a buff, so that's literally just going on Alt F. Fang and Claw. And by full thrust, so that goes on 4. Healing Thrust is going to go on Alt 4. Yeah, not a lot of additional stuff in Heaven's Ward. Your Scare Ghoul can go on Alt E. Yeah. The Sonic Thrust, non-attack propulsive 100 to all enemies in a straight line before you. Okay, well, okay, maybe not Alt E, maybe Alt R. Stretch. Stretch and posture check. It's good for you. Okay. Whoops, didn't mean to press that. I'm a ninja now. Let me in, please, good sir. Welcome back, brother. You may enter. Sure, my first mudra. Oh yeah, just so you know, I leveled all of these without any of their class things. Do you know how infuriating it is leveling ninja, but the only thing you being able to do is Fuma Shuriken? Oh my god, not only that, but Dragoon, AoE is class lock. You don't get to do this at all. Leveling without doing the quests. Oh, but it's finally done. It's done, and I can get the Guybulg weapon as well from Geralt of Rivia. Fantastic. Ninja time. Oboro? My first mudra, Oboro, would give you your first lesson in the art of ninjutsu. Try not to bunny. Yes, I can sense it. Though you are not of our blood, the soul of my people is strong in you. You're one of us now. A shinobi! And yet your training has only just begun. Heed my words well, brother. For the shinobi, blade and mind are one. The weak mind gives rise to a weak blade. The false mind gives rise to a false blade. But the mind that is strong and true, that blade will know no equal. Such were the teachings of my master, his master, and his master's master before him. Shinobi must keep presence of mind at all times, or his blade may as well be one of grass. That's a cool saying. That is the lesson of the mind. Now we shall begin the lesson of the body. You'll recall that the art of ninjutsu involves using hand gestures called mudra to summon the energies of heaven, earth, and man, pen, chi, and jin in the dome and tongue. Myriad techniques can be unleashed depending on the mudra you combine, and the order in which you do so. But perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself. The child must learn to walk before he can run. Begin, I would see you master your first mudra. Pen, the mudra of heaven. Summon the energy of heaven and project it forth, and from your hand will fly a flaming star. Or Fuma Shuriken. Outside of the storehouse, you will find a Mokujin, a wooden man of the sort traditionally used in Doma for training. Do as I have told you and strike it with a Fuma Shuriken. I'll observe your techniques from a distance. What, you mean like this? Bunny! Black Mage Bunny, let's go! Mokujin! Whee! I did the thing. Yes, that will do, brother. Clearly, we did not misjudge your potential. Perhaps you have also felt your body becoming lighter. This is but another benefit of your training. You may find yourself able to dance through the air with your blades drawn. But be mindful. The true shinobi sees that no movement is wasted. Demonstrate your skills well against the wooden man, but wood does not strike back. Next opponent will not be so docile. Prepare yourself. Okay, let's do this. I got this. Okay, what is it? The Onibi will attack in waves. Use your Fuma Shuriken to dispatch them from a safe distance. What you have? Okay. Whee! Whee! Haha! Whee! Oh ho! Amazing! Just summon a great beast for your next challenge. Remember, you must maintain presence of mind no matter how fearsome the foe. Okay. That's a frog. The frog is dead. Do I win? No! No, I do not! What the hell is an Onibi anyway? Oh. 3-round challenge. I shall be your opponent. Let us see how well you have learned. Okay. Whee! And there's more of these things. Fantastic. It doesn't matter. I already took him down to 43% health. Nice. Amazing. Fantastic. Oh, bro. I see. Lady Yuguri spoke true. Oh! Oboro means to say is that he's not seen anyone master the fundamentals of ninjutsu with such swiftness. Is that not so, Oboro? That's cool! If you meet Yuguri before you do this questline, they mention it! I am capable of speaking for myself, Tsubame, but it is true. Brother has exceeded even my own expectations. His blade slices through the air as a fish glides through water. That is enough training for the day. Now it is my turn to be the student, and you the teacher. I've learned the ways of Eorzea. You will instruct me, yes? Sure. You have my gratitude, brother. Oh, guy, that's wrong. No. First, I'd better know the terrain of the Something amusing. Yeah, you bowed wrong. This is how you bow here. How? I see. Would have thought a simple gesture of courtesy would be so complicated. Like this, is it? Off. Irk. Forgive him. Oboro has not been quite himself since coming to these shores. It seems that neither the food nor the climate agrees with him. Let us not forget the stink of those infernal horsemen. Hey! All the more reason for us to complete our mission swiftly and return to more hospitable environs. Anyhow, brother, that should suffice for the day. Practice well your ninjutsu, and return when you're ready for your next lesson. Wrong bow, my guy! Still wrong. It would seem you have some practicing to do as well. Okay. Tsubame. Killer combination. Hey, Chi! Tsubame appears quite pleased with your progress. Brother! Why, I did not... Excuse me, why I did not even hear your footsteps as you approached. You're becoming more and more the shinobi with each day. Oboro has been awaiting your return. Please, enter. Okay. Whee! Woo, Oboro. Ah, brother! It is clear from the manner in which you carry yourself that you have been most diligent in your training. Really? It's that noticeable? Hey, you did the bow correctly this time! But you are not the only one who has mastered the technique imparted to you! Behold, my Eorzean bow! Perfect in balance and form! Ahem. Now it is time for your next lesson. Watch carefully my hands, brother! With this mudra, the shinobi can summon the energies of the earth. Chi in our tongue. Etch its form in your mind, and I shall show you how to employ it in battle. Okay. I can now do the AoE and lightning bolts. Oh my goodness, never again will I cast Fuma Shuriken until I get into Stormblood and I learn the skill Tenchi Jin. Right? Pretty sure that's the level 70 skill. Yeah, Tenchi Jin. Ulfrag Medium, Bavakakra. Really? You only learn 3 things? In Stormblood, huh? Well, I mean, I only learned 2 in, I only learned 2 in Shadowbringers. And I only learned 2 in wow. They do not learn a lot, do they? Goka Mekyaku Hyosho Ranryu. Phantom Kamatachi Halo Nozuchi. Only saying in the corrupted earth of Dotan. Nope. Enemy standing in the corrupted earth of Doton take additional earth damage with potency of 50. Whereas Hake Mujin Satsu to be executed as a combo action upon executing Keiton, Boku Mekiaku, or Phantom Kamaitachi that can only be triggered while Doton is active. File damage with potency of 600 to target and all enemies nearby it. Chi 10 or Jin 10. Will be executed while under the effect of Kasatsu. Triggers the cooldown of weapon skills, Mudra, and Ninjutsu upon. That's Kasatsu. Osho Ranryu deals ice damage with potency of a bunch. Can only be executed while under the effect of Kasatsu. Cooldowns of weapon skills, Mudra, and Ninjutsu upon execution. So, all the way up until this is what? Right, 5 stacks of potion, each stack allowing your shadow to. Oh yeah, this thing. Mess Sweet dispels Sweeton, increasing the Ninki gauge by 50. Can only be executed while in combat. Why? Sweeton. King Raiju, Forked Raiju. Starting to attack with potency of 560. Increases Ninki gauge by 5. Can only be while under the effect of Raiju Ready. Does lightning damage with a potency of 560. Additional effect increases Ninki gauge by 5. Can only be executed while under the effect of Raiju Ready. Oh, that's for an extra one, as your trick attack is on cooldown. Ah! Wait, why? I mean, I guess I have Armor Crush and Q-Ragin, so... And it's a 60-second cooldown, so that's an extra... That's an extra ninjutsu that you get, because you can only store 2. Although, if you time it correctly... No. Dreamu within a Dreamu. Once upon a time in Doma, Oberon Party, new Mudra... Oh, wait a minute. Ah! Fantastic! Once upon a time in Doma, Oberon Party, new Mudra, who is promising people you already did. Chi, or Earth, marks the second Mudra that you have learned. With this, you are ready to begin the next phase of your training. It is through the combination of Mudra that you will find new techniques. Makes sense as you level up. Okay, fair enough. The first technique I impart to you is Raiton, Lightning Release. When heaven joins with earth, lightning will flash and thunder will roll. In other words, form the Mudra 10 followed by Chi. Down that energy forward, a bolt of lightning will surge from your hands to strike your foe. As this is a more formidable technique than the Fuma Shuriken you have wielded thus far, I have taken care to reinforce the Mokujin outside the storehouse. Strike it with Raiton, and I shall observe. Okay. Seems simple enough. Water bottle. Ooh. Whoops, wrong button. Ah! I did the thing. Very well. Now, recall what I said during our first lesson. Techniques at your disposal are created not merely by which Mudra you form, but also the order in which you combine them. When earth joins with heaven, the skies will rain fire and ash. In other words, form the Mudra Chi followed by 10 and channel those energies forward, and searing hell's fire will engulf your foes. But be forewarned, these techniques require considerable exertion of your spirit. After performing one, you will observe that some time is required before your mind settles and you are able to wield another. Now demonstrate Kaiton for me on the Mokujin over there. That's also reflected in the rotation of ninja on how you dump everything into Mug in the trick attack window, and then you just do this. You spinning edge, gust slash, alien edge, and then armor crush every now and then. Motion appears a bit sturdier than the one employed in your first lesson. Oop. Aha! I have the AoE. Splendid! Your grasp on fundamental Mudra combinations is firm, but knowing the how of the technique is only the beginning. You must also understand when to employ it. Chunin is our word for a shinobi who has attained full mastery of 2 Mudra techniques. In our tradition, when a student is deemed by his master to show such potential, he is led to a waterfall outside the village to conduct intense training. I cannot take you to Doma, of course, but my maps tell me of a place in Upper Lanaska that should suffice. Pool Falls. The name is less than auspicious, but it will have to do. Meet me there and we shall proceed. Okay. Let's go, bird. Whee! Not only that, but when I'm done with all of these quests, I can then get all the artifact weapons. Already have a collection already. Also, I got the Odin sword. Ah! And all of these are Atma enhanced. Woo! The tank one was annoying to do. Tanks don't do a lot of damage. At least Paladin doesn't, but Paladin looks cool. Rage of Halone is probably the coolest of the 3 button combinations that tanks have. Ooh. Fog. Oh, to fools fall away. Oh, damn. Oh, damn what? Oh, damn my artifact collection. I'ma get all of these maxed out. Gonna take a while, but mark my words, it's gonna happen. Ferry skipper. Adventurer wants going to shop of me maroon. Adventurer give 40 gil. Here, sure. You go. Oh, block this. Ah. Whee! How you doing? Oof. Alright, Obero. Duty calls commence battle for Once Upon a Time in Dona. Proceed, level 39. Until today, I knew this place only as letters on a map. Gazing upon it with my own eyes, it is even more beautiful and powerful than I could have imagined. Yes, this will serve us well. My people do not worship your deities, 12. Our gods are all around us. The trees and the soil and the crashing waters before you. Close your eyes and open your heart to the sound of the rushing falls, that you might purge your mind of all worldly thoughts and distractions. The techniques you have learned will serve you well in battle, but confuse the order of your mudra, and you can just as easily turn victory into defeat. It is imperative that you keep a single focus of mind. It's the thinking man's class. So it is that masters have brought their students to falls like this one for training since my ancestors' times. Who is the more foolish, the fool of Fool Falls, or the fool who comes here without realizing he's been followed? Hey, how you doing? Rasu! Now here's a curious scene. The dim one is accompanied today not by his swallow, but by a chirping horsebird chick who fancies himself a shinobi. Ah, yes, I do. The dim one is displeased. This, after our hero postponed 2 assassinations to make this little journey. His friends not greet him with a smile and some crumpets. Or whatever it is in Eorzeans take with their tea. The dim one ponders. How did our hero know to find him here? Yet the answer is plain as day. The dim one is a creature of habit and tradition. Where else would he bring his prized new pupil? This is probably my favorite Chop quest line just because of this motherfucker. Tradition! Our hero spits on tired tradition. No, for he is a shinobi of a different feather, ever changing, never predictable, but always, always in style! Those who cling too closely to tradition are bound to suffer the fate of their forebears. For our lessons of the past so soon forgotten. Ready yourself, brother. It appears that your training today will be of a more practical sort. Okay. I'm okay with this. But of course, all you had to do was ask nicely. It'd be my pleasure to be your teacher for the day. Your first lesson, little chick. Rayton's lightning will strike a single foe, while Kaiton's flames will raise many. Wield them wisely. Or don't. It's only your life at stake. Oh, how generous is our hero, putting aside his killings and spyings to play mother hen to the horse bird chick. You will try to keep me entertained. Won't you? Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Lessons will begin. You will try to make this fun for me, yes? Maybe. No. Yes. Throwing dagger. Pop, pop, pop. I was there, but now I'm here. Can you not see? No, I can see. Also, Obero's an idiot because he just walks into the AoE. Ooh. Yeah, that's Doton. Ooh, that's another Doton. You're going to kill me. Could you be a bit quicker about it? Possibly. Maybe if you stop throwing a bunch of dots. Alas, I fear your teacher has better places to be. But worry not, my pawns will continue the lesson. Rasu, come back and face me with honor! Blah! Eight. Don't let their numbers daunt you. Keep your focus. Your Kaiton will blaze a path to safety. Ooh-wee. Oof. Imperial Night Shadow. This one's different. He's stronger. Hey. This one is strong. Keep focusing your right on. We'll strike him down. Okay. Whee. Do-do-do-do. Press the buttons. The enemy falls. This is the Wasp. Physical damage dealt is increased. Eee. And he's gone. Obero. You fought well, brother. I, however, should have known to expect the traitor's attack. I was careless and put you in danger. It will not happen again. Sure. It appears that Karasu has taken an interest in you, and I fear this complicates matters some. Let us return to the docks. There's much I would tell you. Oh? Like what? Come on, bird. Alaska. Fine port. Fetch. Wee. Byakubu, welcome back, brother. You may enter. Yes, I would like to enter. Thank you very much. Obero. I would tell you a story of our past. Story of the traitor and why he must die at our hands. Growing up in the same village, I have known Karasu since we were both children. When we came of age, we began our training together under Master Gekkai. From a young age, it was clear that Karasu possessed an innate talent for our art that few could rival. I spared no effort in my training, yet struggled to grasp techniques that he would master effortlessly. There we go. In his own way, he possesses a mind singularly devoid of wasteful thoughts, a mind seemingly unclouded by concepts such as right or wrong, good or evil. Despite this, I always thought of him as a brother. All that changed when the Fire Nation attacked, on that fateful day when Castle Doma fell to the Garleans. Someone had betrayed our homeland, sold our secrets to the enemy. Looking upon my friends as their bodies lay broken and bleeding, I saw a figure flee into the hills. It was Karasu. For a younger, more naive, might have pursued Karasu as he fled, in an attempt to reason with him. It was clear that this man, this demon, was no longer one of us, if indeed he ever had been. Even Master Gekkai did not survive the slaughter. Did Karasu bear him some grudge? Was it merely a student's ugly pride? For our master's fate was the grisliest of all. Body mangled, his once proud face shattered beyond all recognition. I once held out hope that if I crossed blades with Karasu in battle, that I might understand something of what it was that made him do those horrible deeds. Yet each encounter only raises more questions. One thing is clear, however. Karasu could have killed us back at Fool Falls had he seen fit, and yet he chose not to. It was as if he were testing us. Testing you. Needless to say, this does not change our mission. Alrighty, I'm off to go cook lunch. I shall be back later. Bye, Shadow. Have a good lunch. Make a tasty lunch, the tastiest of lunches. For his crimes against Doma, Karasu must pay with his life. And yet, his thorough knowledge of us and our art has put Tsubame and I at a grave disadvantage. Yes, the tastiest of lunch. But you, brother, your thoughts, your movements are still unfamiliar to him. Yes, your presence might just serve to break his focus and afford us an opening. And to accomplish this, you must become stronger still. Promise me that you will not let up in your training. Sure. Hey. I'm back from my training. Pirates versus ninjas. Chukuchi! Obra believes the time has come to take your talents to the field. You have trained well since we last met, brother. I heard not a cry from the door as you entered, nor a creak from the floorboards as you drew near. Oh, excuse me. This much is clear. Neither waterfalls nor men of wood will serve to hone your senses further. Oh, a shinobi of your abilities receives his tutelage in the field! Consider this your first lesson in the art of assassination. I need not remind you who our target is. He is ever the elusive bird, and yet I have come across some information that I believe may avail us. Rumor has it that Captain Grumuil of the Bloody Executioners has narrowly evaded several attempts on his life in recent days. Doubtless the work of Karasu and his men. None other are so bold or skilled as to even consider such an attack. Nothing short of death will cause the shinobi to forsake his mission. Karasu will strike again. Only questions are where and when. Answer those questions, and it will be us paying him a surprise visit next time. Fortunately, I know of a man who might be able to give us what we seek. Captain Grumuil has a trusted lieutenant by the name of Wolfston, a man who, if rumors are to be believed, is known to fancy a hot spring bath. I recall reading of a famous bath resort not far from here. The name escapes me. Give you an idea where it might be, it's Iron Lake. Well, Camp Bronze Lake. Yeah, it's Camp Bronze Lake. Yes, that does sound familiar. In Upper Lenoska, off to the east, wasn't it? Let us make our way there at once. Sure. Whee! Whee! Oh, yeah, I can just teleport there. Pirates versus ninjas. Fool! Pirates become ninjas if this game has any credence to its leveling system. Round. Fly up. There he is. Ober. Hey, Subame, what are you doing down here? I've long dreamed of visiting one of Eorzea's hot springs. Perhaps when our mission is complete, we can return to partake in its pleasures. Maybe. Maybe not. Whee! Obero! How you doing? I had no idea that so many Eorzeans also enjoyed public bathing. I would say it is a comforting sight, but in truth it makes me all the more nostalgic for the pleasures of my homeland. That said, seeing all these people milling about gives me cause for concern. Even with these disguises, it is only a matter of time before our foreign mannerisms raise eyebrows. Among the more observant types, anyway. Yeah, it's best we stay out of sight until our man arrives. Let's keep watch from high above until it is time to act. Time has come for me to impart to you another technique, which we call shikuchi. You may think of it as compressing the physical space around you, allowing you to cross great distances in the blink of an eye. Go ahead, brother, and give it a try. Okay. Woo! Your mind finds restfulness guiding your blades. Shikuchi! Goes here. Alt F. Oof! I did the thing. Ninja bathing. Obero is ready to proceed with the operation. I trust that Shikuchi is now second nature to you. Very well. I shall await you on the rooftop, but be warned, though the technique will allow you to cover great distances in the blink of an eye, it does not allow you to soar at will through the sky. The ledge on which Subame now stands is at level with the roof. It should prove a suitable starting point. That said, a shinobi is ever resourceful. If you would make your way to the rooftop by other means, that will serve just as well. Okay. Oh, what, you mean just like jumping? Whoa! Look at how resourceful I am, Subame. The roof may seem quite far away, but use your Shikuchi technique from the edge. You should be able to reach it with ease. Ah, because if I walk off, it still weren't. Right? What if I do it more like this? Ah! But since there's a gap there, it says no. But seeing that there isn't a gap here, well, there wasn't one. More like seeing that it's below, and there's a meh. Ubero, Ninja Man, quite impressive, brother. Only a true shinobi could stand where you now stand. Anyhow, this should prove a suitable vantage point. Let us keep a watch until Wolfston arrives. Okay. Waiting. He's right there. Look at him. Look at him go. Nothing like a steaming bath, a bottle of fine wine, and a couple of bosom wenches to ease what ails ye. As far as I'm concerned, Captain Groomer can take his bloody time. Wolfston. Well, now what? Very well. Now we need only employ these bamboo breathing pipes to send underwater. Uh, Obero, I do not question that such methods have served us well in Doma, but might bamboo not arouse suspicion in these environs? You truly believe so? But underwater surveillance was always my area of expertise. I have an idea that I believe is well suited both to our target and the customs of the land. It will require just a simple change of garb and a bottle or two of fine spirits. I require your assistance, brother. As I see it, there's no way the man would refuse a drink from a strapping gentleman like yourself. Okay. Intriguing. And what, pray tell, will be my role in all of this? I was thinking that, your talents might best be put to use overseeing the operation. Yes, from up here. To ensure that nothing goes amiss, of course. Ah, what an odd suggestion. I must prepare now, brother. Meet me down below, out of sight, and I shall furnish you with the item that will serve to deliver the final blow, as it were. Okay. See you later. What do you think of this, Obero? Fear not, brother. I'll be standing watch here, ready to leap to your defense should either you or Tsubame come to harm. Well, that's nice to know. Whee! Ah! Almost made the jump, but not quite. How you doing, Tsubame? I am wearing this. Am I wearing this properly, brother? I'm not accustomed to garb that is so revealing. Regardless, I won't trust this to you. Though it may appear to be a simple bottle of wine, I have made a few enhancements to the recipe. Off duty or no, a salty sea dog like Wolfston is certain to be on his guard. I'll start him off with an untainted vintage. Once he's in sufficiently good spirits, that's your cue to step in with the stronger stuff. I suspect that once his mind is sufficiently addled, he will gladly take a swig with a minimum of fuss. Now let us begin. Goodbye. Speak with Tsubame again. Hey, Obero, how you doing? You're not. Yeah! Woo! Hey, Tsubame, how you doing? Oh, just look, Wolfie, my darling, this strong lad is a treat just for you. Fine wine and fine wenches. Now this is what I had in mind when I took up the pirating life. Old wine, sour red, cooked with various medicinal spices and citrus rinds over a low flame so as to preserve the alcoholic content. There you go. Have some booze. What's this? Think ye can outguzzle Wolfston's 7 stomachs? You're either a legend or a fool. Har har! Someone fetch me a cup. Ah! Booze! I hate booze. Aye, that's the good stuff. A bit stronger than I recall it. Maybe I should take a rest. Oh, you mustn't be so modest. Why, I heard that Wolfston's 7 stomachs once drank a whale under the table. Har har har! Ye betcher! Skimmies, ye lash! Me bleeding! Your duties have kept me from the bottle for too long. Now to practice it all. Your duties? Why, that sounds so important and exciting. I'd do anything to hear more. Did you say anything? Har har har! Well, maybe you've heard of the bloody executioners. The nastiest, bloodiest band of Irish whatever. Sail the bleeding seas. I reckon our Captain Grimwell shrunk more Garlean vessels than every other pirate combined. And just who do you reckon keeps the captain safe from all the enemies he's made? Why, that'd be none other than his dear mate, Wolfston. And navigator, have mercy! Should you not return immediately to your captain? Surely he is not safe without his most loyal capable man at his side. Under normal circumstances, he'd be right, alas. But there's one place even I can't follow him. Airport. Aye, the man is bloody particular about his grog. Says he can't concentrate unless he's on his own. Not that I'm complaining. It's the only time we get a day's rest. But don't worry your little heart none, lassie. Nobody knows the captain's whereabouts but me. And I sure as bloody hells ain't talking. Har har! Lassie? Are you listening? She's gone! Ash! Curious? She was just there a moment. Just wait to see. Hey, Subame, how you doing? Well, I must say that went even better than I expected. Let us share our findings with Obero. My costume? I have stowed it away. Forever, with any luck. My origin women have no sense of shame. Obero, how you doing? Well, were you able to loosen our man's lips? Why, yes. He's the dudes in Ailport. I see. And Grimoel is en route to Ailport. Alone at that. If I know Karasu, this knowledge has not escaped him. Doubtless he and his shadows already lie in wait. We haven't much time. Let us hurry to Ailport and ambush the ambushers. That is an excellent idea. Anaska? To Ailport, away! Water bottle. Wee. Here. Obero, how you doing? Hey, Subame. Or as soon as shadows are lurking here somewhere, I can sense it. See if I can find them. Oh well, I tried. Destination, let's go! Waiting! Proceed. Sun sets. The port is cloaked in shadow. Perfect time to strike. What you looking at? Speak of the devil. Look at how those men walk. Those are no ordinary deckhands. Those are Imperial shinobi, waiting to pounce upon and slit the throat of any who would stand between them and their prey. Karasu is too proud to entrust such a vital mission to his lackeys. He is here somewhere, of this I am certain. Brother! You move forward and search the docks. I will approach from the opposite direction. Tsubame, you secure the escape route. He will not elude us this time, as he proceeds to allure us this time. Take care to stay well hidden, brother, hidden from the eyes of Karasu's shadows. Yet I fear your task will be more complicated still. For it is not just for it is not just men that serve Karasu, but creatures of the night. Creatures that see not with their eyes, but with every fiber of their being. Give them a wide berth, or all shall be for naught. That should be all. Time is short. We must move swiftly. Okay. The stealth breaks Shikuchi. I'm about to find out. Whee! See you later, nerds. Damn it! Son of a bitch! Fuck! Ah! Damn it! Ah! Bastard saw me just out of the corner of his eye. Motherfucker! Whee! Up. Up. And ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, no, almost. There we go. Hey, buddy. How you doing? What's this? No. No! This isn't how the story goes. I'm supposed to be the one that surprises you. Too bad. I got you this time. As well as Oboro. The tables have turned today, Kurasu. Now face your death like the man you once were. I must say, popularity really does have its downsides. Fine. If you're so eager to dig your own graves, use your bloody shovel. Whee! Combat! Whee! Woo! The combat stuff is cool looking. Look at me go! Whee! I'm sorry to run. Truly I am. But there's someone very important I need to kill. Xenos get free this time, traitorous dog. Damn it, that's a bunny. I know you love me, little swallow, but sometimes you just have to let go. I will let my blade go into your chest. Say your prayers, demon. Wah! Woo! AoE! Heal myself! I don't think my AoE hit anybody. Woo! Oboro Moonrise, Tsubame Sunrise, Karasu Redbeak. Well, look here, too bad you didn't realize that there's more than one way out! Get back here! Get back here! Get back here, you son of a bitch! AoE! AoE! It's more effective seeing that there's 3 people here. Ah. I win! Woo! Ah! Slippery bastard. I'm too close to abandon hope. Come, Tsubame, brother. Let us return to the safety of the storehouse and take stock of our options. Okay. Whee! Hey, serious. Rumor will lives. Failure of this sort not become you, Karasu. Forgive me, master. Had an unexpected reunion with some friends. Seems they had a mind to kill me. Just when I thought we were getting on so well. Job is to give me answers, Karasu, not excuses. Can ill afford to let a few stray rats foil our plans. Should they return, kill them. This is your final warning. Next time you fail me will be your last. Gulp. Does he have to say it like that? Fine, fine. Let it never be said that I'm not a loyal soldier. Oscar! Wait for it. Away! Wee! Jump! Now to go get the armor and to learn Jin. Satsu armor crushing within a dream is an upgrade of assassinate. Here region delivers a technical sway of 200. Grants Hutan. Nice. Welcome back, brother. You may enter. Okay. Bro, there's a cat ninja. Ah! Once more, the bloody crow has managed to foil our best laid plans. If his skills burgeon with each encounter. But how could this be? Has he perfected some new training regimen since coming to Eorzea? No time to dwell on past mistakes. Since the times of my ancestors, failure in one's duty is unacceptable for a shinobi. The mission will end in success. Rasu's death? Failure. My own. But all is not lost. Rasu's not the only one who has honed his skills. Fighting beside you back there, at times it felt as if we had trained together since childhood. You have shown remarkable focus and aptitude for our art, but you must grow stronger still if we are to have any hope of triumph. Devote yourself to your training with the entirety of your body and mind, and Tsubame and I will do the same. I await your return, brother. Okay. Hey, I've done the thing. Tough guys. Hey, Obero will bequeath to you that which you have earned. Brother, I look into your eyes today and see a mind unclouded by worldly cares. The time has come. I would pass on to you the ancestral garb of the shinobi. Knowing that this day was close at hand, I have already made the necessary arrangements. With Karasu watching our every move, I cannot act freely. So I asked your friends at the Rogues Guild to send word to my village and arrange for the delivery of a set. Needless to say, this location must remain a secret. I've arranged for the goods to be delivered in secret to the De Nivelle checkpoint. A porter there will be expecting you. Bame and I must express our thanks to your Captain Jack. Be mindful in your travels, brother. We eagerly await your return. Okay. Asuka. Leave the doghouse. Summon the bird. Whee! Ooh. Suspicious looking porter. Shadowy porter. Expecting a shipment of goods, ye say? That strikes me as right curious on account of how a scraggly fellow came by not long ago to claim them. They were actually yours, you say? Well, ain't that a bloody coincidence? See, the fellow I talked to said that someone was like to come by saying just that. If he did, he'd pay good coin for me to gut him good and proper. Oh. Oh no. How you doing, guy? Not good, I see. Have mercy! If I knew you were this strong, I never would have taken his money! Bye! Oh! And if I knew you were this incompetent, I would have put you out of your misery long ago. Yo, you just fucking killed him! What the hell? Well, if it isn't my favorite chirping little horse bird. Oh, come now, I'm not that scary. Am I? I heard from a little bird in Doma of a shipment en route to Eorzea in secret. I surmised, I'm quite good at that, you see, that it might have something to do with you and your friends. I just had to know what was inside. Lo and behold, what did I find but a shiny set of shinobi guard? Why did you not tell me it was your name day, little chick? I would have bought you something far more fitting. Like a sack of Geisel greens. I'm hilarious. No, I fear Brother Dim and Sister Swallow are mistaken. You are not quite ready for such an honor. But this is no fault of your own. After all, the student is only as good as his teacher. But today is your lucky day, little chick, for a true master has come to take you under his wing. 4 crates, scattered to the winds, each containing one of the items you seek. 4 of my shadows, guarding each piece with their lives. A test, one where failure will mean your death. Red Rooster Stead, Costa del Sol, Gigeroon's trading post, Camp Overlook. Claim that which you seek by your own hand, or die in the act. It is of a little matter to me. By some chance you survive, return here. You just might find a very special present awaits you. Now shoo! Shoo, I say! Poof! Ninja smoke bomb! Okay, Lanaska. Well, I have to do them in order, it looks. Guys, Morby Dry Docks. Oh, wait! Probably would be faster to Limsa than get to Lower Lanaska, but hey, who cares? Home point? No, not set home point. Go, bird! Woo! But yeah, it's Asuka. It's here, then here, then here, then here, and then I have to go all the way back here. Nice. Seek out and eliminate any of Karasu's minions at the Red Rooster Stead. Okay, should be easy enough. If the first dude is any chocobos. That's cool. Suspicious looking milkmaid. Pardon me, my lord. Have you seen my Algoats anywhere? Oh, it's you. Don't worry, this won't hurt much. Aye, scum. Rude. And you're gone. Give me the loot. Anaska. Today's soul. And oi! Woo! Suspicious looking midwife. Oh dear heavens, I must have fallen asleep while sunbathing. How can I ever thank you for arousing me from my slumber? Let's say I slit your throat and we call it even, eh? Rude! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! See you later, fool! Fox! Yay, box. Alaska. Bronze Lake. Oh, no, it's the trading post. Got it. Oi. Is the Ninja Hatsurubi. Got it. Whee! Yo, what's up, Zordonite? Shell shock. Big ass snail. Kill the big ass snail. Suspicious looking puller. What's with the dour face, lad? Fish not biting today. Maybe they know you're already a dead man. Maybe. Maybe not. Poof! You're gone! See you later, nerd! Stealth! Oscar! If overlook. Oh, wait! Boy! Bird! Suspicious looking traitor! Whatever possessed me to set up shop on this ungodly place? I'm like to drop dead from the fumes before I see a single gallon profit. Of course, if I bring your head back to Karasu, I'll be set for life. Ah, problem. You have to kill me first. Poof! And you're dead. Eyes. Box. Thank you for the box. Alaska. Back to that place, wine port, away! Tough guys! And I somehow learned the mystical, magical sign of Jinn in the box. Box. Wee! Box. Let's see what's in the box. Oh, nothing's in the box, it's just a destination. Well, here I am. I've done the thing. I got the gear. Karasu, you said there'd be a present. Where the hell is my present, Karasu? Oh, hey, Obero, how you doing? Brother, I'm relieved to see you safe. You did not return, I feared the worst. You should have, because Karasu decided to send me all over the place. Karasu did what? Forgive me, I never suspected he would target you on your own. It's clear now that his treachery knows no bounds. Yet it is curious again, he chose to test you rather than dispatch you by his own hand. His intentions remain as inscrutable as ever. What's this? Why, it's a box. Oh no, it's a scroll! Nice, that's not a present. Karasu! Welcome back, brother! And hello to you as well, bro! I left the present I promised you on your doorstep. Such a shame that you weren't at home. The docks! Subame! Byakubu Yome! We must hurry! Brother, I realize it is far too early in your training for this, but the situation is grim. Our only hope of surviving the battle ahead is for you to learn the Mudra Jin. This is the mudra that will allow you to harness the energies of your fellow man. It's also the final mudra that I can teach you. Neat. I have all of them now. A veritable Pokemon master. Your mind finds passion guiding your blades. Jin. Yay! Think. And 3, 2, 1. Ah! 1, 2, 3. Oh! Huton gauge indicates time remaining until the Huton effect fades. You can view the job gauge description at any time from the actions and traits menu. Okay, hang on. HUD. Let's shrink that down just a bit. 80? Yeah, 80. Fantastic. Whee! Oboro! The crow knows Oboro would teach you what he can and what little time you have. Excuse me, you have now learned Jin, the final mudra that I can part to you. Combine it with the mudra you have already mastered, and you will find 4 new ninjutsu techniques available to you. Time is short, so listen well. The first is Hyotan, Ice Release. Form 10 Jin or Chi Jin. The energies you summon will be channeled into a glacial flow. Second is Hutan, Wind Release. Form Jin Chi 10 or Chi Jin 10. The winds will gather and swirl around you. Third is Doton, Earth Release. Form 10 Jin Chi or Jin 10 Chi. The earth itself will move at your will. Finally, there is Suiton, Release of Water. Form 10 Chi Jin or Chi 10 Jin. Water will course and flow through you. As for how each technique will avail you, I trust you will learn on the field of battle. Now let us hurry! Tsubame is in danger! Oh no! Onward! Onward! Wee! Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Uberoyo, there's ninja stars or a shuriken. A battle was fought here. I hear no sounds from within. Tsubame must be here somewhere. Byakubu has lost his words from the shock. He can tell us nothing. Come, we must find Tsubame, and quickly! Okay. This way! Hey, Tsubame, how you doing, girl? I am aiding you! Accept my aid! You are being rescued. Please do not resist. Tsubame! It is but a flesh wound. Ubero, look out! Come now, little swallow, say that it hurts. You were scared. Tell the dim one how I took great pains to see that you were fully awake for every moment of agony and terror. Oh! Karazu, this time you go too far. Yes. Yes! Those are the eyes I wanted to see. Let the anger, the hatred burn away any spot of doubt that remains in your heart. The fire in your eyes, resolves born from the all-consuming flames of rage and passion. The look in your eyes that day when you looked on as your friends, your countrymen were massacred, powerless to end the slaughter. Ah! Be silent! Be silent! Be silent! Be silent! Tsubame, stand back! I shall slice this crow's tongue, then tear him limb from limb with my bare hands! Right with you, Obero! Such pure, unadulterated malice! Finally, you are an adversary worthy of my blade! The true shinobi, ever calm, dutiful to his master, presence of mind. Yes, the first few times we met, you fought with all the passion of a Mokyujin. Today, you stand before me as a man! You wanted a battle, and today you shall have one. No retreat, no reprieve. The defeated shall die like a dog, and the victor's tale will continue for another day. What's your good fucking story? Oh, hey, yo, what's going on? Bop, bop, pow. look angry, Obero. Is it because I clipped your pretty swallow's rings? AoE! More AoE! Continue! Ow! AoE! Yeah! Lightning! Aha! My pet's at his feeding time! Oh no, it ain't! Whee! Destroy the medium circle! Whee! Up, 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 wah! Woo! Just keep hitting him here. Have a faint. Oh, whips. Ah, your mind is nothing but noise, Obero. Purge your heart. Again, you will see it's coming. Destroy the circle quickly, bro. Wait, what? Nothing but noise, Obero. Purge your heart of all anger, all hatred, all compassion, regret. Only in emptiness will you find the strength to defeat me. Really now? Whee! AoE! I win! See you later. Arasu Redbeak. In the name of our elders, I take your life as divine retribution for your crimes. Your blood-stained beak will feast on the innocent no more. Does he truly believe those words? Ah, yes. This beak is stained with blood, this I do not deny. I am not the leader of this murderous flock. I tire of your riddles, Redbeak. Give me one reason why I should not separate your head from your shoulders. Oh dear. What a pickle I find myself in. Now, how can I put this in terms that the dim one can understand? I am not the traitor you seek. He is not I. I am not he. I believe I was the only one who fled Doma. Are you sure? Absolutely certain? Did you see the bodies, the faces of all your brothers who fell that day? Think! 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 I know it is not a strength of yours, but surely you remember. One body maimed so badly that only the possessions could identify the man. A face! Could even be called a face. Naught but shattered bone and shredded flesh remained where once had been the proud features of... You lie! One more word, one more twisted, deceitful word, Redbeak, and I will... Oh, Obero. Oh, sweet, stupid Obero. How long will you continue to deceive yourself? You lie, Redbeak, as you always have. Betraying our homeland not sate your thirst for treachery. And now you must drag our master's name through the mud. Answer me this then. If you were not the traitor, then why did you flee the village that day? How often have I asked myself the same? Oh, how simpler things would have been had I been as naive as you. But the circumstances of Master Gakai's death did not sit well with me. I left the village looking for answers. Found something far more interesting. Our master himself, alive and well. In an instant, his hand was at my mouth and his blade at my neck. Simple choice he gave me. Follow him and live. Refuse and die. I would like to say I weighed my decision heavily, but the answer really was quite clear. Death is so final, after all, while life, even a life spent as an Imperial spy, holds so many opportunities. What's the matter, dim one? Did you find my tale hard to swallow? Oh, believe as you will, redemption means little to a dead man. You are going to kill me, yes? That is your mission, after all. Sworn in the sight of the elders, tradition and custom, and so on and so forth. And he'll keep Quay. The time is right, he will come, and all will be revealed. Excuse me. I just thought I'd tell you that. I just thought I'd tell the one who's shown himself capable of listening to reason. The lights grow dim. The sun turns black in the sky. Our hero fought bravely even. But his chapter in this grand mummery has come to a close. Summoning his last breaths, our hero speaks. Just promise me this, Orbero. Whatever your mission, should you fail, just don't go off dying. I know how fond you are of tradition, but this is a new era. We are not our ancestors. Besides, such an end just wouldn't become a solemn youth like yourself. Oh, live! Leave the dying to those who can do it in style. Yes, I may not have been the hero I thought I was, nor the villain you would have me be. From beginning to end, I was me. There's nothing I would rather be. Farewell, cruel world. Good bloody riddance. Wait, Kuretsu! Whoa! See you later, nerds! Boom! Explosions! A bat. See you later. What can this all mean? I have returned. Welcome back, Shadow. You just missed like one of the best parts of this quest line. Explosions. What'd you make? What'd you cook? Tell me. I wish to know of the culinary expertise. Oh, I caught it, and there is more. Oh, fantastic. And I made oh, what type of pizza did you put? Did you put pineapple on the pizza? Tell me the truth, Shadow. Peps. Okay, pepperoni. Pepperoni is a good choice. A bit too greasy for my taste, but I can understand why people like it. Does have a nice kick to it. I made a 3-meat pizza. Okay, so pepperoni, sausage, bacon, ham. Bacon. Yeah! Karasu is dead. Our mission complete. You will forgive me if I am unsure how to feel about this turn of events. In any event, there's nothing more to be done here. Tsubame is wounded. Let us bring her home. But it's just a flesh wound. Wee! Ah. Wee! Byakubu, when last we met, I was not myself. Pray, forgive me. Master Oboro waits inside. Say, Creed, you're a fan of horror games. I'm a fan of watching people be scared for my entertainment. That being said, there are some games I have my eye out on. I have my eye on Calypso Protocol. That looks like a nightmare. And Carnival Hunt, because I love asymmetrical games. No asymmetrical game has really... We got a Dead Space fan here. Dead Space is also... If you like Dead Space, you're gonna love the Callisto Protocol. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Hunt Showdown. I love asymmetrical games. No asymmetrical game has delivered on the power fantasy that Evolve did, though, where you got to stomp around as a giant monster. I want to be a serial killer. I want to be Godzilla, damn it. I want to be huge. I want to be absolutely humongous. I don't want to set bear traps and chase people around a pallet. You tried V Rising yet? I know that's not really a horror game as it is vampire Minecraft, right? Except not really Minecraft, but there is the building aspect of Minecraft, because I know you build your own castle, and you know you do the vampire things, but I don't really true, but it is fun. Yeah, but that's not really a monster. Like Godzilla is a monster. A vampire is a vampire, right? Right. But like a werewolf is a monster. A hydra is a monster. A vampire is a vampire. That's it. It's just not what I'm looking for. As I thought you tried to. I have. I've played the first one. The second one, I do prefer watching several game reviews on YouTube, and nah. Dying Light 2 is meh. Like half of the side quests are just you trying to help people save their marriage for some reason. I don't know why, but for some reason that's like the constant of the side quests. Not only that, but the voice acting is weird, and the character that you play as is just inconsistent. Like he's a dick 1 minute, he's compassionate in the next sentence, he's indifferent 2 sentences later. It's too immersion breaking for my taste, Dying Light 2. Not only that, but they also cut down the zombies, and apparently they nerfed the shit out of night. Apparently it's nowhere near as bad as Dying Light 1 was, where you were actually scared to go outside. The only problem with the first one is that the rewards for going out at night weren't worth it. Because the only thing that you got was ×2 experience for combat and parkour. That is not nearly enough to deal with the bullshit that is night. And if you're good at parkour, you can lose the chases like that. I don't really think you heard this like that. Oh no, did you get the snap? Yeah, you got the snap that time because I'm talking and I have a noise gate on, and the noise gate picks stuff up when I'm talking. Oh yeah. Nice. Obero, how you doing? The mission that brought me to Eorzea is complete. Once Tsubame's wounds heal, we have no reason to sojourn further in these lands. Hey! Those are the... I'm going to inspect you to see what those are, and yet if Karasu spoke true... No. It simply cannot be. Part of me misses Evolve 2. Was fun playing as the Yeah, it was a blast. Apparently, there are still private servers up and running, but random matchmaking is no longer a thing. The first time I actually started like while I was doing like the groundwork for researching on how to stream, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to explore what people stream on the site. And I was scrolling down and I saw Evolve. And I was like, oh my heart. Oh my goodness. Oh, this makes me sad. And I kept scrolling down and I saw Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate and I was like, oh, I'm fucking old. No. 20 Lucent Nargacugas for a fucking Cloudy Moon shard. And that bastard has the gall to come back in Sunrise. Sunbreak? Whatever the fucking name is. Oh, stupid Griffin Kitty. I don't think I read that, damn it. Okay, what weapons do you have, guy? Blue feather knives. Replica Yoshimatsu Animus. That's the Animus version, huh? Oh, there is one game kind of like it, not a giant monster, but it is decently fun. What is it? What is it? You had my... There is no, that's Predator. Predator's not a monster. Like I'm talking like a monster. Like there's no greater mind behind the act. You're just a force of nature people need to stop. That's a monster. A predator is a hunter that's come to Earth to claim a trophy. You mean kaiju in this case? Not exactly kaiju. But more like the story element of a force of nature. Like something that can't be reasoned with, and if something is in its way, it just absolutely decimates it. Like a werewolf. You can't reason with a werewolf. The only thing you can do with a werewolf is load up with silver and hope you don't fucking die. Right? Like with a vampire, you can reason with a vampire. You can't reason with a zombie. Zombies are monsters. What else? Like wraiths? Wraiths are monsters because they're ghosts that want to absolutely annihilate all life. Because they're a wraith. And they hate you because you're alive. Well, it depends on the werewolf. I mean like actual, like, 1600s werewolf. You know, like the full moon, they're an absolute monster that completely loses all sense of humanity. That type of that's a werewolf. None of this fucking Twilight skinwalker shapeshifter bullshit. Oboro! Master and student. Kasatsu! Ah, brother! Your return pleases me. I fear I might miss the chance to bid you a proper farewell. Yes, we'll be taking our leave from your realm. My mission is complete, and Tsubame's wounds have all but healed. Tradition dictates that we return to our elders to deliver tidings of our success. Redbeak's last words. I will not lie, at first they weighed heavily on my mind, but in the end, I am a shinobi. I came to this land to perform a role, not out of curiosity or spite. Ironically, in old mythology, where wolves were actually witch hunters, as I found in mythology stuff. Huh. Makes sense. Because when you think about it, like witches like cats for some reason, right? But they never liked dogs. I'm pretty sure dogs were like super good boys, and wolves are just like more nobler, ferocious dogs. So it makes sense that they're even gooder boys. Yes. Of course. I'm looking too much into this. That's the stereotype in reality. It was just a familiar. Ah, yeah, that's right. Oh, not blah blah blah. Not out of curiosity or spite. Mayhap Master Gekkai still lives. Mayhap not. Yo. Wind up old Dia. It's a little blue Midgard Somer. Is no longer my concern. Karasu is dead, and with his passing, it's time to close the curtain on this chapter of our lives. Before I leave, I would ask one favor of you. There's a place I would visit before we depart your realm. I would go alone to gather my thoughts. Excuse me. Could you pray look after Tsubame while I am away? Condition has much improved, but I would not take any chances. Excuse me, thank you, brother. Hey, actual Midgard Zomer, how you doing? Bame, how you doing? Your concern is most touching, but I am quite fine, brother. In fact, it would seem that the injuries I suffered were not nearly as grave as they appeared on first glance. It would appear that Karasu meant more to fan the flames of Obero's ire than to cause true harm. Speaking of Obero, have you seen him about? It's not like him to disappear in the midst of our preparations for departure. Alone with his thoughts, you say? Where do you suppose he might have gone? Who Falls? Place where the two of you practiced, yes? He always has had a fondness for waterfalls. Yes, that is it. It must be. Brother, Obero is not himself of late. Perhaps I worry over much, but I could never forgive myself if something ill were to befall him. You will go look after him for me, will you? I seek not to change his heart, if his heart is truly made up. I wish we had more games where we played as werewolves. Sadly, there is not. I don't even think there's one. I'm not aware of a single game that you play as a werewolf, except for maybe VHS, but that's different, because that's like, there is one, really now, besides Werewolf, the game, the social deduction game, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Earthblood, what the fuck is that? what are these weird names? Whoever the subtitle guy was, he had a very creative job. Give that man a raise. Werewolf the Apocalypse, Earthblood Edition. Was it published by EA Games? I only know his true feelings that I might support him in whatever humble way I can. It's a decent game, but I wish we had more. Yeah, a lot of games are like that. That reminds me of like one of the very first video games I ever played. Way back in the day when I was like 3 or 4. And that game was Abe's Oddworld. Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey. That was a cool fucking game. Actually, I don't even think I played the first one. I played the second one right off the bat, which is Abe's Exodus. That one's also really cool. You can switch from giant man wolf to man to normal wolf. Giant man wolf. Nice. When man wolf just isn't enough. Ooh, lightning. People jumping around in the gold saucer somewhere over there. Whee! It's based of the RPG of the same name. There's multiple. Hot damn. You know, speaking of games, I really want to see Heroes of Might and Magic make its triumphant return. Oh my goodness. You want a cult classic of a video game with an absolutely rabid Russian fan base and Polish fan base? Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Everyone who plays it becomes absolutely rabid about it. It's based off of the RPG in the same name, based off in the fictional world of the World of Darkness. That a Stephen King thing? I know of the Two Towers. Is it Two Towers? Or is it the World of Darkness? I don't know. I don't read Stephen King. What are you doing here, brother? Took you for a man of your word. Tsubame sent you, didn't she? Looks like I was the fool for thinking I could fool two who know me so well. In this case, you might have heard of Vampire the Masquerade. Yes, I have heard of Vampire the Masquerade. And my favorite vampires are the ones that are batshit insane, but can see into the but their insanity is portents of the future. Oh my goodness, that is my favorite archetype off of those guys. Those would be in the same world. Oh, nice. The werewolves in that, the werewolves in Masquerade, fuck shit up. Oh my goodness. Malkavian. Yeah, the Malkavians are fucking awesome. Tsubame, since you didn't fool so well. Yes. Ever since that day, this is the only place in the world where I can find a moment's respite from the turmoil that rages within me. And yet, the instant the sound of the crashing waters fade from earshot, it all comes flooding back. Here we get VTM 2, Vampire the Masquerade 2. I don't know much about it. The only thing I know about Vampire the Masquerade is I watched a review of, I want to say, Blood Ties, and my brother plays it with his friends every Saturday. And I got curious and was like, hey, can I read the type of vampires? And he was like, yeah, sure, here's the PDF. And I read the PDF. And by read the PDF, I meant I read the PDF about the vampires, because that was all I was interested in. Vampires just really aren't my cup of tea. Kind of meh. I would love playing the original game, though. It's just getting the mod update for it. Ah. Eh. Eh. Well, from what I've seen of gameplay, it's very Bethesda-esque. Like you would like playing the Nosferatu, yeah, the Nosferatu. Yeah, but it's very Bethesda-esque, where you run around, you talk to people, and they tell you stuff, and you have to talk to other people, and they tell you stuff, and then you have to go all the way across town to talk to this person, and then they give you stuff, and then you have to talk to the first person, you give them that, and then they tell you to go kill like 5 rats, and to go into this dungeon, and I just don't like that. I just don't like that formula. Unlike this, because it's not like bop bop bop, go back here and try to figure out what the fuck to do there. With this, we have an MSQ up here. Ever since that day, this is the only place in the world it comes flooding back. I can understand that. Yeah. I do like strategy games though. Darkest Dungeon, Fire Emblem. XCOM looks cool. Games that have permadeath mechanics to where you really have to be like, okay, I can't really afford to be not strategic here. Like those are some good games. Ah, water bottle. You've proven yourself a true friend to us and a worthy shinobi in your own right. Answer this for me, brother. For what? For whom do you wield your blade? XCOM is crazy fun and mods are endless. That one almost never ends. Oh. For whom or what do you fight? For myself, for power, for those around me, for reasons I alone shall know. Go fuck yourself, Obero. Haha! Forgive me, brother. It was a foolish question. Well, I do know that true conviction must come from within, and yet I speak in earnest to you, brother. Our battle with Karasu, his dying words. They left me a changed man, and I can no longer deny what I have become. So many years I questioned nothing. Tradition, custom, my mission. I was a shinobi, a blade. Blade does not think. I shut off the doubts, the emotions that threatened to rise to the surface, and told myself this was true presence of mind. I lie to myself no longer. And confronting Karasu, I confronted myself. Looking upon Tsubame, lying battered and beaten like my countrymen so many years ago, I felt a single, all-consuming desire to visit retribution upon those who wronged us. To do so by my own hand. I have made my decision. I shall go and face the truth, for it is only in doing so that my heart will ever know true peace. I will go alone. I will hear no more of it. You and Tsubame have sacrificed and suffered more than enough. The battle that awaits is mine and mine alone. If it is Master Gekkai I find at the end of my journey, so be it. One or both of us will die, it matters not. Either way, my mind will be at rest. You have been a true friend and ally, brother. Farewell. Poof! Ubero. Hey, Tsubame, how you doing? Just chilling there, staring at us like ninjas do, huh? Forgive me, brother, or as if my legs moved of their own accord. It's just as I imagined. Ubero means to confront Master Gekkai, even if it costs him his life. He has made his decision, and I will not stand in his way, but neither will he stand in the way of mine. Wheresoever Obero fights, I will fight beside him. If it is not too much to ask, pray lend your strength to us this one final time. Brother, you've proven yourself a true shinobi, and your blade, excuse me, unfettered by tradition or convention, may just be what turns the tide of battle in our favor. Obero did not say where he was headed, but we already know, don't we? Rasu's last words, Candlekeep Quay. Let us see what the guards there might tell us. Lanaska? We Morbi Dry Docks. Away! But yeah, speaking of mods, a game that truly never ends with mods, Left 4 Dead 2. You ever wanted to shoot Teletubbies as Courage the Cowardly Dog? Because you can! Ever want Johnny Bravo to take on hordes of Power Rangers with the BFG 9000? Any unusual happenings of late? Not as such, save for a small private vessel scheduled to dock tomorrow at the crack of dawn. Oh yeah, oh yeah! Speaking of oh yeah, modding the tank to be the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah! Here, have a truck to quench your thirst. Other than that, it's all pretty quiet around these parts, as it's wont to be. Funny thing though, you're not the first one to ask that question. A milkmaid, a fairly comely one at that, came by not minutes ago asking the very same question. We need the Kool-Aid Man in here. Yeah, we do. Kool-Aid Man. You know, speaking of Kool-Aid, I used to have Kool-Aid so much as a kid. I absolutely despise it now. It's fucking disgusting. Oh my goodness. How did I ever manage to drink that swill? Ugh. 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 It's kind of like, so you know when you like drink soda and it physically hurts because the bubbles going down your throat decide to act like tiny little knives and stab your esophagus all the way down. And your eyes water because you're like, oh no, the bubbles. Anything but the bubbles. And then we have people like Aku just casually drinking pain water like it's nothing. Fucking LaCroix. Is that so? The milkmaid is one of Obero's favorite costumes. As we might suspect, he's one step ahead of us. If we could rendezvous with him somehow, it would give us the advantage in numbers, and yet the risk of exposing ourselves to our foes too great. We should observe from the shadows until Master Gekkai reveals himself. Now, speaking of LaCroix, what would LaCroix mixed with Kool-Aid be like? This is forbidden knowledge. I'm gonna stop thinking about this. Oh, dang it, whips. I didn't read that. Oh well. Bird. Whee! There we go. Destination! Actually make my own soda, so it's kind of fun. I also made soda when I was still drinking it. Right? Simple syrup. It's 1 ounce of simple syrup per pain water. and then you mix in whatever flavor you want. I was partial to lime juice and grenadine. Shirley Temples are delicious. Oh my goodness. Judy calls master and student. Yes, because I want Kosatsu. And eventually make the ice skill useful. I am a ninja. Hell yeah. Oh, he's dead. Oh, look at that. He's dead. Oh, that guy's dead too. This isn't good. Who goes there? Show yourself. I know a rat when I smell one. Oh, he has dyed artifact armor. That's not fair. I trust that I am speaking with the Garlean Empire's chief of espionage and covert operations. None other. But you can call me Master if you like, young one. For old time's sake. You're full of surprises these days, young one. The Obero I knew would have been on the first ship back to Doma once Karasu cawed his last caw. Looks sturdier than I remember, if a bit gaunt in the cheeks. Are you getting enough rest? Boys work just a bit too hard for your own good. All these years, it was you. You who taught me the way of the shinobi. You who I loved as a father. Why, master? Why? Why else? For our village, of course. I simply made the choice that any true shinobi would make. Don't tell me you require a history lesson, young one. Since the time of our ancestors, the shinobi have served many masters. Many years I served Doma. And when the time was right, I chose a more powerful master. Fortunately for me, and for our village, my services were in high demand. You ever wondered why, Obero? Why? When the Doman Rebellion was crushed by the Empire, it was our village alone spared Garlemald's wrath. It was because of my actions. I protected us where the entire nation of Doma could not. Protected? You betrayed us! The people of Doma trusted us! Do you know how many Domans died that day? We swore our lives to protect them, and you sold them into slaughter! Do you feel nothing? Not even a twinge of remorse at the massacre you brought upon your countrymen! Countrymen? What is Doma to me when weighed against the ancient and glorious history of my fellow shinobi? History is littered with the husks of fragile men who gave their worthless lives to bring glory to their betters. Sad Obero. I hoped against hope that Karasu was wrong. That his story was naught but the twisted lies of a sad fool. But no, I was the fool. Master, no. Yakai, for you are no master of mine. In the name of the souls of the untold thousands whose blood is on your hands, I declare your life forfeit. Revenge, is it? Revenge for foot soldiers and peasants. Is that what this is all about? That's why you lingered here, festering like a festering boil after your allotted mission was completed. Forsaking your role for some selfish flight of fancy will not earn you many friends back home, Obero. Nor here. The more time I spend in Garlemald, the more I realize that the Empire quite suits me. Something to be said for a culture that values merciless strength above all. I've won over quite a few loyal subordinates. Poor little one. All your lofty words, and here you stand alone. You are alone because you are weak. He has no subordinates, this is true. This isn't an army, after all. Poof! But Obero has something you will never have. Comrades who believe in him and the ideal for which he fights. He has friends! Yo! Tsubame! How did you... Not just me, Obero. Brother too has come to fight at your side. Comrades? We got Naruto up in... You're damn right we have Naruto up in here. You would choose the company of a glorified sellsword over that of the master who made you what you are. Oh, how far my pupils have fallen. You are the one who is falling, Akai. Brother fights with a sense of honor and purpose that you have long forgotten. Sup, fool! Brother! I cannot begin to express my gratitude. Well then don't. My friends, my comrades, I'm honored to fight at your side. Let us show this false master what true strength is! Bing, 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 bing. Knife sounds. Boop, boop, boop. Yo, how you doing? Oh, nope, wrong button. Guys, Ninjutsu is nothing like I've seen, but you can evade them. Really now? Yo, that's AoE. Yo, that's a big one. How amusing. Now, why don't you try this? How about I don't? Explosions and lightning. That's right, I have this. I forgot about that. Shadow spawn. Oh, he's gone. This technique, it cannot be. What is it? Tell me what it is so I can be... Oh, it's a fourth one. AoE. Lost fourth mudra, but it was said to be pure myth. Well, obviously it wasn't. Oh. Aha, I got a shield. And he's gone. Just like that. Oh, he still managed to cast a ghost AoE though. And he's dead. DED, dead. Dead like a doornail. Fantastic. Ubame, brother. Thank you. It is through your belief in me that I was finally able to believe in myself. Not only is it Naruto, it's also One Piece. Makes sense seeing that I started out as a pirate. Ultimate crossover. And Karasu, you had a hand in bringing this chapter to a close. You may be gone, but you are not forgotten. Aww, that almost sounds like a eulogy. It almost makes me wish I were actually dead. What? Hey! Karasu, you still live? Why? Wow! Well, when it comes to playing dead, I did learn from one of the best, you know. I see, but why vanish only to return? Oh, just an undelivered present. Whee, box. This is the fifth and final piece of Brother's traditional garb. Let it never be said that I don't complete my missions, even if it's just playing delivery boy. Hi, Karasu. Wait! Karasu! The elders who named you traitor to our village, they were simply blind to the truth, as was I! You're my Nakama! If I explain, they will surely see reason. Please, let us return home. Together! No. I don't think I will. Well, what's this now? Now that wasn't in the script. Soon we forget, oh bro, I was not the traitor, no, but I did follow him. That makes me just as much a traitor, at least in their eyes. Ah, you got a point there. Perhaps so. At the same time, you risked your life for what you believed in. We are not so different, you and I. Classic. Sentiment is most touching, but my answer remains no. The village was almost a bit too cramped. The village was always a bit too cramped for me. I prefer to spread my wings on a grander stage. The honorable deeds of my present do not erase the terrible crimes of my past. I was a spy and assassin. Quite a good one, I might add. And for all the blood Gakkai has on his hands, mine are nearly as red. The elders' minds, you had one mission, Obero. Why complicate the matter? Here, have this. Catch. Bring this back and tell the others what they want to hear. The traitor Karasu Redbeak is no more, slain at your hand. You will be welcomed as a hero. My fate will be even grander. I will at long last be free. That is how you would have it, Karasu, then so it shall be. This I promise you, slowly but surely, our village will change. We'll take what I have learned and build a village that honors all of our fallen. A village you could be proud to call home. Just don't get too cocky now, or I'll have to come back and put you and your whole village in its place. I look forward to that day because I am most definitely gonna get that cocky. Let us meet again on the battlefield and pit our ideals against each other as we did that day. Bye. Back. With Obero at the doghouse. Okay. Heard. Fine port. Away! Water bottle. Delicious. Ah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Byakubu, welcome back, brother. You may enter, sure. Hey, Ubero, how you doing? It's strange, brother. All this time, I believe I was instructing you in the way of the shinobi, and yet now that all is done, I feel that I should be the one to call you teacher. Thanks to you, I've finally achieved true clarity and presence of mind. My blade is stronger for it, and more important still, I now understand what I am truly fighting for. Body or mind, by any measure, you are every bit my equal as a shinobi. Save for one final technique which I will now impart to you. Kasatsu. Excuse me, use it to rearrange the energies channeled into your body and unleash powerful ninjutsu techniques one after the next. But be warned, in our time it means quite literally life and death, which one it means for you will depend entirely on your presence of mind. And with that, I believe we have both satisfied the respective sides of our initial agreement. We will return to our village, which means I must bid you farewell. Oh, perhaps not this day. I would see my home changed for the better and introduce new ways of thinking to complement the old. But before I can, there is much I still must learn about this land. And so I will go on ahead and report to our elders the success of Obero's mission and inform them that he will return as soon as he recuperates from the wounds he sustained in battle. With the soul crystal that Karasu gave us, no one will doubt the success of our mission. It is a flawless plan, if I do say so myself. Yes. How fortunate we were that I thought of it. Never change, Obero. Promise me that. And with that, brother, it seems that it is I who will bid you farewell. You've been a true friend, and my heart awaits the day when we shall meet again. Probably in Shadowbringers. Bye. But you will return to give Obero lessons from time to time, yes? I'm not convinced that his bows are as masterful as he seems to think. That's because that was the wrong one again. Nice. Stretch. Big stretch. Your mind finds clarity guiding your blades. Kosatsu. Hey, it's done. Boop. Boop. Bam. Ah. Boop, boop. Bam. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Damn it. Ah. And with that, we have come to the end of the stream. Music. Yay! Because we've done the thing that I wanted to do, which was complete the quest lines for Dragoon and Ninja. Nice. Okay. Well, for everyone who is viewing, I hope you've enjoyed your stay here. Do the viewer things. Follow, share, check out my Twitch panels. And I will see you next time. Goodbye!